that. So for those that do that every year, we thank you so much for helping out. Again, it's not about me. It's not about, English Nick. It's about these kids right here.
Right.
So, again, I can't stress it enough. We need to keep that phone ringing. It's
Yes.
888-750-2772 or text WSB to what might be?
24587. That's 24587.
That is absolutely right. So we have these incentive items out there. You got the dating pool out there. Randy, you were awfully quiet about that. About the dating idea.
I just don't. I can't. I'm not available. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
Not for the children?
Well, listen. We can have a conversation we can have a Zoom date. How about that? Zoom date with radio. Call me up. How you doing?
I like that. I like that.
Zoom date?
A Zoom date.
Very 2021 of you.
Yes, very.
Oh.
What would it be like an Ask Randy Anything kind of thing?
Yeah, we can have intimate conversation that only stays between us. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think we can work something else. I think we can work something out here. We'll talk to Olivia over in the call center.
Please.
And see if we can work something out. What do you think your price? What do you think you're worth?
That starts at $350 just for like a 30-minute conversation. When we go to like an hour, that just goes up to $800 right away. Because I just think it's a privilege and a pleasure to have a conversation with myself. So I just want to make sure, and this is for a good cause for the children.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I hope again that you're reiterating that this again is for the kids. Right?
For the kids.
Every time, right?
Every time. I don't even get a dime of it.
Okay.
Unless you want to send me something.
Wow. You know what?
No.
Wow. Okay.
You know what? Radio's trying to push her over.
We got WSBRadio.com and then Randio.com. Okay. Now we know.
Hey, that is why we are the hottest after party.
That's right.
That's right.
In all of talk radio here. So we hope that you guys are out there, you're being safe. And, I know that we may sound a little frivolous, but you know what? We're having a good time. We're here to bring smiles to your faces. Because, again, going there, being at the hospital earlier, Nicole and I had the pleasure of going there. And,
Yes.
all the kids that we saw. Did you see any kids that were upset?
No, and that's the thing is it almost goes beyond positivity. I thought about this today, and resilience is they take it day by day, moment by moment. They're not even really thinking about what they're going through most of the time, which I can't even fathom, but that's what's just so inspirating to me. It's
Absolutely.
Just incredible.
You know what, Nicole, why don't you give that number right there?
Oh gosh, 888-750-2772.
A little slower there right there.
888-750-2772.
We're on till 2 now.
Right, we got time.
I like that.
That's good. I know.
We got plenty of time.
She's getting all red over there.
I know.
You're going to have a lot of practice. By the end of this, everybody's going to give out the number. Because that's what we're going to do. Big thanks to the folks at WSB and the Care-A-Thon for letting the Power Pod do this. We'll be right back with even more of the Power Pod. Like I said, we're on till 2. Continues. I am Jared Yamamoto from the Von Hessler Doctrine. This is my separate show, the Power Pod. I've got the whole gang with me. Randy O, Nicole Bennett, Tina, and Mike B over there.
Hello.
And we, again, the word on the street crew, I got to say, we're going to steal this from this point on. They call themselves the hottest party in all of talk radio. Well, since we're here till 2 a.m., we are going to be the hottest after party.
That's right.
And it will be on your radio again until 2 a.m., getting your money, because we got to help these kids out.
Money.
We got to beat
That's
cancer.
right.
I saw a stat earlier today. I was at the Children's Healthcare earlier with Nicole, actually. And can you believe that over 20 years, this is our 21st year doing the WSB Care-A-Thon, but over 20 years, we've raised $26 million.
Oh my God.
That's just...
That's so good.
It's insane.
WSB listeners are just incredible. And, I believe that for most common types of cancer, I believe the survival rate when we first started this Care-A-Thon, again, back 21 years ago, it was about a 60% survival rate. But now it's all the way up to 80%. Again, for most common types of cancer. And that's just, again... People want to try to see the finish line. They want to try to, figure out how we can beat cancer in the long term. And hopefully, in our lifetimes, we don't have to do the WSB Care-A-Thon anymore. Hopefully we get to a point where we beat it, we crush it. And it will have been because of your generous donations and everybody putting their hearts together, putting their wallets together, and helping these kids out. Again, at 888-750-2772. Go to WSBRadio.com. You can go to the WSB Radio app. And also, it might be, I like the way you got that text line down.
That's
You got
right,
it,
yeah.
Text WSB to 24587
Love
That's
that.
it.
And so,
5 digits. That's it.
It makes it easy. And any amount counts. I mean, honestly, if you can just donate, $5.
Got 5 on it.
Yeah.
That's
And I will
it.
say, since we have it's a late night, and some of y'all either headed to the club, some of you guys headed to a bar because it's Thirsty Thursday.
That's right. That's right.
Why don't you take that $5 to $10 you're going to spend on a drink and really submit it to a good cause?
That's
Totally.
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Totally. Or
Children.
You can
like-
skip one drink tonight, maybe
One
2.
drink. You don't even got to
Maybe
skip
2.
a drink. Just go and put a little bit more for the kids too.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
There
it.
you go.
I love that, Randy.
Yes.
That's a really good.
I did that last year. You know what I'm saying? I saved my little drink money and put it for the kids.
That's it.
Yeah.
Put a little piggy
My
bank.
little cocktail money.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because every bit it counts. And then when you go to the bar, whether you're in a committed relationship or whether you're single and on the
Don't
prowl,
look at
like
me when
that-
you say don't look at me because I am not single, dear.
He did. He looked right at you.
Right in my
Why?
eyes. You're right.
But at least you feel good about yourself, right? You can
Yeah.
you go and when you order that cocktail or whatever it is that you decide.
It doesn't even have to be a cocktail. I was going to say a Starbucks drink is like $5
Yes.
too.
That's
So, instead of getting your Friday morning coffee, let's
You don't need it.
put that exactly. We
You
don't
don't
need
need
that.
it.
The kids need it.
The
Children's
kids
Health
need
Care of
it.
Atlanta needs it. The Care-A-Thon needs it. So get those phones ringing
Yes, Tina.
and give your money.
And it's the end of the month. You getting paid. Whatever. I know checks are hitting today. Whatever.
Here we go.
That is
They
really good
hitting.
timing, Mike.
Come on. We did that. We did that. Go WSB. We know it's the end of the month. Come on. Whatever.
That's right. That's right.
You got your rent money, your mortgage
That's
money,
right.
and go ahead and send this 10, 15, 25. I know you got it.
Come on.
Send it on over.
Yes.
Any amount will make a huge difference.
That's right.
To help
That's
these
right.
kids out, and that's what we're here for. And even if we had to offer even more, guys, I have all these incentive items that I must get to.
Yes.
I've got Olivia over here texting me. She's manning the call center with a bunch of our wonderful volunteers.
Shout out to Olivia and all of our volunteers.
Yes,
who are
thank
helping
you
us.
guys.
Word.
Seriously.
Thank you. guys.
Tina, why don't you give that number again?
Come on.
Let's keep
I
it
think
busy
you
right
need
now.
to get this phone ringing. Whoever's listening right now, it's 888-750-2772.
So if the compelling story from Mike B and Randy O wasn't enough for you, we do have these incentive items for you. I had mentioned the pub crawl again. That's going to be on October 15th. We have 60 pairs available. I think we've sold plenty of them, but we can accommodate. If we go over 60, it's no big deal. We can make it happen. We've teamed up with Bar Crawls USA. That's me, English Nick, and most of the Power Pod. We frolic through the Highlands and end up having a wonderful time.
That's it. We frolic the first 30 minutes.
Exactly.
And then the next hour we jump.
Jump,
After
that's
that, we crawl.
And then we
I like it. I like it.
Frolic, jump, crawl.
All the things.
So if you want to see a vintage Jared Yamamoto in his natural habitat, right
Yeah.
Sight to see.
yeah, Randy O knows
I
about
was like, oh, Jared.
and it doesn't matter. I mean, the great thing about one of the things I love about doing this too is, especially being on WSB, is I'm the exact same person when the mic is on versus when the mic is off. So
Yes,
when
yes,
you see
you are. You actually are.
when you see me out and about, people are like, man, you're not kidding. You really do those things. Or, man, you really do that. I'm
Oh,
like,
yes,
what
yes.
did you think? Like, do people do. Look at that. Even Jennifer Griffey's out there making the magic happen. It's such a great story, hearing these
Yeah.
things, I get again the last story that we heard, gave me goosebumps, and I'm getting them again right now. I'm gonna try my best not to get emotional here. It's only 12:56 and 16 seconds. We got a whole other hour, guys, and hearing these stories, I know that we're joking around, we're having fun,
Yeah.
and we're doing what we always do. Like we're a big group of friends, and we like to have a good time. But I mean, seriously, if you're out there and whether you're driving around or you're sitting at home and you're looking to do something great tonight, I mean, this is
Mhm.
This is it.
That's it.
Your chance to make a big difference in someone's life. And we mentioned a lot in this hour in particular about just seeing how the kids looked and how they were responding and how good the people are at the Aflac Cancer and Blood Disorder Center, and just how inspirational they are. I wish that I had that kind of strength to be able to do that, and I wish that I could administer, be as strong as the nurses that are there, be as strong as the kids that are going through this stuff. And I hope that I hope that we're conveying that message to you out there, that you can bring light into these kids' lives, and
Yeah.
into the parents' lives. Can you imagine being a parent
Oh
having
my
to deal with that too?
God.
You can go out there and help out again. Mikey, what's that number again?
It's 888-750-2772.
So again, you can text 24587. You can go to WSBradio.com and donate. You can go to the WSB Radio app. There are so many ways to donate, and I know in the next hour we're going to talk about personal experiences where we get a chance to where we've been in children's hospitals.
Of course.
And Tina still probably goes to the children's hospital.
I do. I prefer those
They're
places.
so nice.
I know. I love the child family life specialists. They do such a beautiful job. And I remember a few years ago volunteering at the hospital. I haven't been back this year, but I love watching how magical they are with these children.
Yeah.
And they're naturals. And I just love what they do there. Bringing a very somewhat negative time so positively and bringing a light to these children. And you can help and you can be a part of that. So anyone listening who has $1, $5 to spare, you can call our phones now. We have people there taking your calls, and we would love any amount. Any amount is lovely.
Yes.
In fact, we got to toss over to Mike B now. Mike B, you give us some good news there, man. What's going on?
Let me give it to you. First, we want to thank the Jim Ellis Automotive Group for their generous donation to the WSB Care-A-Thon. So as of this hour, we have raised, drum roll, $597,718.
One more time there, Mike.
$597,718.
So we raised $7,000.
Yes, sir, in 1 hour, $7,000. So listen, we got to thank the listeners. Lots of ways we got to donate. 888-750-2772. We've all said it. Text WSB to 24587 or give online to WSBradio.com to support the life-saving work at the Aflac Cancer and Blood Disorders Center. Please keep those phones ringing.
Yes.
Text. Don't text and drive, but do what you got to do. Listen, it's the Power Pod, and we're live.
In 52 seconds. Why do I keep doing that? To assure you that we are live right here for the WSB
That's right.
Care-A-Thon. And I feel like I've got some good news coming down the pipe, guys. I feel like I've got some really, really good news. I see Mike B tallying something over there, so it's got to be good. It's got to be good. So I'm really
Got it ready.
Really excited about this. First of all, Nicole Bennett, you'll be very excited about this. The Taylor Swift VIP Reputation Tour box has sold.
No way! Oh my gosh! Was it me who secretly?
It's Nicole's joyfulness. I love it.
I don't know.
She's so joyful.
Hey, that is it. Come on,
I just hope that you commit to your promise over there, where you go with the said listener that did that. By the way, thank you so much for doing that and contributing. And making that happen for everybody out there. Look at that little T-slip right there. There you go.
I love it.
She's jamming.
Let's get out of this town. Oh, wrong verse. Okay, well, I got you. If you need the words.
We got the backup singer
That's
right there, over there, ready to go on the track. So,
I am.
So that's sold, but there are plenty of incentive items still out there. Again, lots of Von Hessler Doctrine incentive items, lots of Mark Aram Show incentive items. I heard as we were coming in that Word on the Street sold their first ever live lounge, guys.
That's
Oh
what's
my
up.
God.
Congratulations.
I want to
On the
go.
street.
Yeah, I heard that. They were talking about the food for that live. I'm like,
I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to do just, but hey, I'm gonna walk in there and do that one. And
Melanie Kai not gonna eat. I'm gonna eat her plate.
There we go, right.
that one's gonna.
I'm gonna bring her one of her juices so I eat her plate. That's it.
There you go.
It's gonna be delicious. Now, Mikey, I see you've tallied it over there. Are you ready?
Ooh,
I am ready.
I'm ready.
Listen, I want to thank the Jim Ellis Automotive Group for their generous donation to the WSB Care-A-Thon. As of this hour, drum roll one more time, $602,718. Yeah. Listen, so always thank these listeners. Lots of ways for you to donate. Again, 888-750-2772. Text WSB to 24580 or give online to WSBradio.com to support the life-saving work at the Aflac Cancer and Blood Disorders Center.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, we came on these airwaves, and I was like, I don't know if we're gonna break 600,000 or not. I mean, it's again the middle of the night, middle of the morning, however
Morning,
you like to
AM,
define
yeah.
it. But
Right.
you know, it just shows again how awesome these listeners are.
Mhm.
And if you're on the fence right there, and you're like, you know what, I still haven't donated yet, there is still time to do that
Yeah.
again.
Yes,
$1
now is the
can
time.